God, it's Friday and you're welcome to Let's Talk Entertainment. Well, this week has been quite exciting with lots of celebrations, talk of the Independence Day celebrations and International Women's Day celebrations. And today we're going to be talking about actress Tonto Dikeh, who has come out to talk about issues concerning her marriage, her husband, and well, her child as well. And we have some updates on that. And also we have something on Tiwa Savage on her record deal with Rock Nation, and of course motherhood challenges. My name is Doreen Avio. Stay with me. This is Let's Talk Entertainment if you just joined me, and as I mentioned earlier, Nollywood actress Tonto Dikeh has been trending the whole of this week. Now, if you notice or you follow Tonto Dikeh, you realize that she was tagged as controversial before she got married. We really didn't hear much of her. After birth, yes, we heard about her child, and then there were issues of divorce. But recently, she granted an interview to Media Hub Room, and she talked about her husband, her marriage meltdown, the fact that her husband has been beating her, and people even think she's on drugs. Man, quite sad, but people think that she was just acting. If you haven't seen that video, first time on Let's Talk Entertainment, watch it.
What's the deal?
Business as usual.
Any wrong move, you're a dead man.
Something that has really hurt me in recent times is someone coming out to associate me with drugs, with drugs as a mother. That hurt me so much. Nobody knows the sacrifices I've made for my son. I have a file at home. I do a drug test almost every month, and I write a letter to my son. And I put it. I write a letter to my son every month on his birthday, and I tell him how much he has changed my life, how much I'm a better person because he is in my life. I tell him how much I stopped so many things for him. The domestic violence, it's real. It's real. How I live to suffer it and go through it over and over again, I do not understand. That's the worst, that he's never going to accept that he's doing it. And I keep asking him, if you're so ashamed of what you do to me, why do you do it? I have pictures, I have videos, I have everything to prove my domestic violence. I also have pictures in Ghana. The Nigerian embassy in Ghana has pictures of me. I had to run to them at some point. The reason I can't even release those pictures is because I'm stuck naked. I'm stuck naked, and they had to video me, and they had to snap, and my husband has humiliated me so much with this, so much with this.
So that's just it for what Tonto Dikeh has been saying concerning her marriage. But if you listen carefully, you realize that she did mention that it happened to the extent that she had to even run to the Nigerian embassy here in Ghana. So now with the mention of that, my colleague Miss G has been following up on it just to find out whether indeed they came to Ghana and something happened. So, well, let's catch up with Miss G and hear her side before we move on to more updates on that.
On the 9th of June 2015, a Nigerian called Cecil Duni I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but it's Churchill Dooney. And he lives at Trasaco Estates. He reported to this divisional headquarters that his fiancée then, called Tonto Dikeh, has caused damage to his property in his house at Trasaco Estates. So this is exactly the complaint that we received. So we proceeded to the scene. I sent my men. I even followed myself to the place. And we found out that so many things in the house have been damaged by the lady. We inspected it as our procedure demands, took pictures of the scene, and then invited the lady to the police station. We took her statement. She admitted the offense. In actual fact, because she stays in Nigeria, we have to sort of inform the Nigerian embassy as to who should stand surety for her. So the Nigerian embassy at that time came into the case and pleaded that we should grant her bail. In actual fact, the boyfriend actually also came in and said that we can give her bail. So we granted her bail. One Prince Adams of Medina Social came in to stand surety for her, and we granted her bail. And she left for Nigeria. Later, the boyfriend came in and said that he would like to withdraw the case because, in spite of the cost involved, in actual fact, the damage that she caused was valued at, you remember the value? It's about $20,000 US. But he said that the lady is the fiancée, so she brought us a withdrawal letter, and then the case was closed. The statement she gave, he said he says I was raped and beaten. He said he was raped and beaten, stole my what? I can't see her handwriting properly, but she wrote, and friends who are also cocaine dealers and what? Yahoo 419 and whatever. I have almost bruises and cuts which are very visible. We took statement from a lot of witnesses in the house. All of them were saying that she came and was suddenly burst. I think he was annoyed, but her behavior was sudden, so people were taken aback, and then she started destroying things. I am not aware of any domestic violence against her. If there is at any police station, well, me, but I am not aware of any such. Okay. As far as this police station is concerned, it was rather a case against her. I am aware of the damages she caused, and then we investigated it, the case was withdrawn, and the case was closed.
Right, so that's just it on Tonto Dikeh, and of course, I'm sure if there's any update, we'll bring that to you right here on Let's Talk Entertainment. But we're still in Niger, though. Singer or award-winning singer Tiwa Savage is also in the news. Now, she's currently on tour in the United States of America. And, well, she caught up with one of the interviewers, that's Rennie, in the United States. And she talked about her record deal with Rock Nation and also motherhood challenges.
But now there's kind of a little bit of rumor surrounding the fact that you may have left Maven.
No.
Can you tell us a little bit about what this deal is?
Just for the record, Maven is family, and Jazzy was there with me throughout, the negotiation and the deal. So no, I'm not leaving Maven at all. It's a management deal,
right?
And Maven still remains my record label. So that's just I guess that's what's causing the confusion.
Right.
So I'm signed to Rock Nation under a management contract. So they handle, everything from bookings to, everything that, has to do with the artist's life. And Maven is still my family, my home, my label home.
Right. Okay, and we also know that you had a deal with Sony as a songwriter. What's the difference between that and this?
I still have the deal.
Okay, cool.
With Sony ATV. It's a publishing deal. So they basically handle my songwriting aspect. So, I mean, I've been with them for many years when I was in the US, and I'm still with them.
Being a mom and going on tour, what do you think your biggest challenge is?
Well, I have my mom on the road with me, so she's helping out with my son. I was contemplating leaving him behind, but then I knew I was going to be away for about a month to about 2 months, and his first birthday fell within that period, and I just couldn't not be there for my son when he turns 1. So he's on the road with me. I thought it was going to be a lot more challenging than what it is, but I have such an amazing child. I think he's so used to different environments. He's not fussy, so he's easy for me to leave behind in the hotel with my mom when I go and perform. And sometimes he comes backstage with me as well, but I have little headphones to protect his ears and stuff. But he's a really good kid, so it's really not that difficult for me at all.
Right, so you heard it all from songstress Tiwa Savage. On that note, that's it for Let's Talk Entertainment today's edition. My name is Doreen Avio, and well, I would like to say speedy recovery to my producer Becky. She's not well, but I'm hoping that by Monday she will be strong just like me and join me. But if you missed out on all the trending entertainment stories, you can always log on to myjoyonline.com, the entertainment page. Get all the videos and the stories right there. And of course, let me say big up to the man Ike with production. The name is Doreen Avio. Follow me on